That is a great two-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Johnson.
In now, Dwayne Johnson, as he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Runner at first here, one man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And the pitch on 2-1. 3-1 now.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Cruz. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
The 0-1 lifted the other way to left center. Broxton's on his horse. He's got it, and there are two down now. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with two away.
First baseman number 10, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his two-run homer that was a big blow early on. He's set, and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And prior to the 0-2, a move to first. Just keeping him close. Ready now. Two-strike pitch on its way. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The 2-2 one more time. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second home run of the game, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there, and then boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger, as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Chase Anderson, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Chase Anderson.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Strike called, 2-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
3 runs already home here. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Swing and a little tapper. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Brewers 1. Standing in, Paul Mulder. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First offering on its way. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
0-1 pitch on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Donaldson bare hands it. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
That's not something you see every day. The catcher was focused on framing a pitch to get the called strike, which he got, but he forgot to close his glove on it, and a passed ball is the result.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Man, he stayed with that break and took it the other way. That's old school hitting. When the ball's breaking away from you,
16,
take it the opposite field.
Domingo Santana.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive something.
Here he comes on 2-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
David Wells takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
David Wells. Now batting.
Standing in now, Keon Broxton. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Good range showing off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Jet Bandy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Now the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Brewers 4. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Austin Matthews is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Austin Matthews.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the box, Roberto Alomar. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 6-4.
this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
Now batting.
Into the box now,
Right fielder,
Kevin Pillar.
Kevin
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson, a 3-for-7 line. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 delivery. Takes this the other way to right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dwayne Johnson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
1-0 pitch on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will beat the throw, safe at home plate, and it's now a 3-run lead at 7-4.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready for another chance? Jose Cruz. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
The 1-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. And there's ball 2 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Brewers 4. Mark Estrada. It's the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Marco Estrada.
Hernan Perez is up off the
Number
bench
14.
as he'll be asked to get something
Hernan
started in the home
Perez.
half of the 7th. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. The average entering play at a cool .330. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Ball 3 to the 9-hitter. And everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
3-1. Here it is. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't,
The batter,
it's ugly. And
third
he was
baseman,
here to face one guy,
Jonathan
and he couldn't get it done.
Villar.
Now to the plate, Jonathan Villar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Here comes the 1-0. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be 2. The second for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Hey, that's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Standing in now, Robin Yount, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Ready with another 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close. Paul Mulder would be next. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Ready once again, Paul Mulder. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
2 out with the man at first. Ball 2 now.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Johnson corrals it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. 8th inning coming up. The Jays lead it 7-4. Carlos Torres has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Carlos Torres.
Edwin Encarnacion will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Eighth inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done, leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. A runner at second, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Jose Bautista will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Jose Bautista.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. very weakly on the ground. Another 0-2 home. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Ready on 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Smoke toward third. VR is up with it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Digging in and looking for more, Roberto Alomar. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Now batting, right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in and run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. This is hit softly to third. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair. They hold a 7-4 lead. Sun Hwan-Oh is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Left fielder, Ryan Braun.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Braun's around first, looking for second now. And the Brewers get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping up now, Domingo Santana. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First offering on its way. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's 12 doubles now on the campaign. The 1-0 delivery. Hit out towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
Well, Matt, he's homered in this game, drives in a run right there. It's his third RBI of the ball game. He's doing his part.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Scooter Gennett will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Scooter Gennett.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 1 home run and 5 driven in. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Runners on first with 1 down. On the ground to the right side. Great stop by Encarnacion. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. 9th inning coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 7-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Webb is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 56.
Kirk Neuenhuis will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Travis Shaw, meanwhile, will take over at first base as a part of the double switch. Digging in, Josh Donaldson. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Carlos Delgado.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Delgado. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Now the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's another 0-2. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Ready with another 0-2. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. 1-2, here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
These last two guys are making them work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Slow grounder to first. Shaw has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher, Dwayne Johnson.
Stepping in, Dwayne Johnson. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 7-5. Roberto Ozuna enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He's 0-for-2 with a walk thus far.
Catcher, Jet Bandy.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kirk Neuenhuis. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled back. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
7-5 tonight's final. Marcus Stroman with his 4th win this season. Roberto Osuna closes the door for the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 7 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Brewers, 5 runs, 7 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game MCTS bus service is available on Route 90, running downtown along Wisconsin Avenue, as well as trolley service on the Lake Route, also along Wisconsin Avenue.